Boom bop, boom bop. Welcome back, friends, to another day on this podunk planet. My oh my, what a time to be alive. There just really seems to be so much going on these days. So much. And, given that today is Juneteenth, I had a few thoughts. A few thoughts that I had to share. Let me start off by saying, we were never enslaved. And here is what I mean by that. We were victims of horrendous, horrific acts. So horrific that you created an entire concept, an entire system to rid yourself of the guilt and shame of the atrocities that you allowed to occur in front of you, as well as participate in, that has been passed on generationally. Crazy, right? And then I thought about the fact that, that shame, that debt has never been repaid, okay? And I look at, this false narrative of a federal holiday now that has gone so far away from its original intent, because again, no one has been able to capture us fully. They may have tricked us, they may have broken us temporarily, but they've never been able to replicate our joy. They've never been able to replicate the magic we bring into spaces, because we are in fact magic. And so on this day, and it makes me think of the lyrics to some Meek Mill song is coming up, and that poor man, he ain't free at all. But I believe he said, what's free, right? Free is when you can walk places. I think that's what he said. But folks, that ain't free, because what he's describing is still the white man's dream. And I tell you what, that ain't my dream. That ain't my dream, baby. Oh, and given that world events are occurring at such rapid paces, and people are no longer with us, you just never know when your last moment will ever be. And I decided that I didn't want to be one of those older folks in a nursing home that looks back on their life and wish they made a different decision, that witnessed horrible things happen and didn't say anything or do anything, who never reached their full potential because they were too afraid to be their best and fullest self. And I know that if tomorrow is my last day, because let's be real, that's a real possibility, because I literally live moments away from a state house. I know that I lived. I know that I was here. I know that I had an impact. I know that every time people have been around me, they have felt something. In a world where people feel numb, me fighting my way to freedom, because oh boy did I fight. Oh boy did I fight, is allowing other people to feel a glimpse of what I feel every day of my life. And I just wish more of you would come along and play on the bad side with me. Make real deals with your demons, and invite your ancestors home, because they want to play. They want to play. But for those that have connected, that are ready to make this earth move and shake, ooh, let me be your beacon of light. Let's do it, baby. Let's rebel. Okay? Live your best life. Stay safe or don't.